everyone, it's Cosmetic Creamy, and today I'm gonna do something a little different. Today I'm gonna start off with my eyes. So I'm just going to go in with my e.l.f. primer and put that all over the eye. On both sides. My eyes are a bit oily right now. Ignore the background. My boyfriend's just playing Apex like any other guy in the world. Currently, I'm just gonna blend out my primer with my finger. Now that I got my primer on my eyes, I am going to go in with my concealer. I will be getting a flat little brush and just grabbing my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And just gonna place this all over my lid. My eye is looking a bit wider than this eye. Now that we got all the concealer on my eyes, I'm going to just blend that out a little bit with this tiny little beauty blender. Now that we got all of that blended out a little bit more, I am going to go in with my James Charles palette. We are going to go in with my James Charles palette. I should do a little bit of a sunset type of look. So I'm just going to go in with my Morphe brush. I'm just gonna go in with my Sephora brush. I keep on thinking about Morphe. Probably because I have it in my hand right now. So I'm going to go in with this brownish orange right here and put it in my crease. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eye. with the same color right here. Now that I got that all in my crease, I'm just gonna go back in on this side and blend it out a little bit more. Okay, now that both sides are blended out to my liking, I'm going to go in with this pink shade just to give it a little bit of a deeper sunset type of look. I'm just gonna blend that out in the outer corner and then blend it inside the inner part of the crease. At the pink end, I'm going to deepen that up a little bit more by using a fluffy brush. I'm using my Farrah 35E brush, and I'm just going to go in with this reddish orange shade and blend that out a little bit more, just to give it a little bit of depth. It's looking a bit pink. Just going to blend it out a little bit more. Now that I got that in, I'm just going to go in with find it. I'm just gonna go in with my first brush, which is my Sephora brush. I'm going to lighten this up a bit by putting in some yellow right here. I'm going to use this yellow and blend that throughout the eye in the lower part of my crease. Now that I got the yellow in, I'm going to use a tinier, flatter, fluffier Sephora brush so that I can put in some orange and just blend those two colors together. Just to minimize those colors and blend them in together, I'm going to go in with my yellow and the orange. so I can blend them out a little bit more. And I'm just gonna dust that off. Okay. Now that we got both of those colors in, just gonna dust this off a bit. Just gonna blend that out. Circular motion is all I am doing. Okay. Now that we got that on, I am going to, mine went blank. I have no idea. Now that we got both of those colors in, I'm going to pop in a little liner in my lid. So I am going to use my Insanely Intense Tattooed Mini Waterproof Eyeliner, and the brand is Scoop. I don't know if you can see it right there. Now I'm just going to make a small little winged liner line. Okay, and just to clean up the wing a bit, I am going to go in with my concealer. On the same brush, I am going to apply the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealer on the flat angle brush. Okay, and we're just going to I'm just going to place this right underneath my wing and drag it out. just to clean it up a bit.
Yo, I'll take that turbocharger though.
Same goes for the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna try to blend that out with my small bead blender. Okay, now that the eyeliner is fixed, I am going to go in with my mascara. And actually I'm going to pat this one down a little bit more. Just going to blend that out a little bit more so it can kind of look like my skin. And for mascara, today we are going to use my CoverGirl Lash Blast Active. Now we can see it's kind of reflective off the light. And we are just going to apply that to my top lashes before we put on any lashes. Okay. Before we do anything else, I'm going to take a sip of my drink. I am going to go in with my Almay foundation. But before that, I am going to go in with my Maybelline Master Prime by Face Studio Primer Base. Just so that it can minimize my pores and not get so much acne. Okay, I'm just gonna apply a few dots of this foundation. Here. Now I'm just going to go with a Sephora foundation brush and just move it in circular motions.
Challenges.
now that my foundation is on, I am going to go in with my concealer. Gotta close that up, and I'm just gonna go in with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. And I never mentioned this, but I am the shade medium tan in this concealer, but this concealer looks way lighter on my skin, so I'm going to neutralize that with a different concealer also, and not even add that much concealer to my eyes and face. Just noticed one thing. My boyfriend did not tell me about having face mask still on my skin. You are evil.
I didn't even know.
Oh god, I have it all underneath my chin area. Shut up. Please. Oh my god. That you just ruined everything by not telling me anything.
I didn't even know.
Okay, so to neutralize this concealer, I am going to add in my Almay Skin Perfecting Comfort Concealer, and I am the shade 200. A different technique today because I just feel like doing a different technique, but I feel like this technique's actually working a lot better than the last one. Okay, now that we got that all over the face, I'm just going to get my beauty blender and blend it all out so I don't look like I got markings all over my face. Okay, I'm just gonna blend this out. Try not to make it look like I'm beating myself up like in the last video. Just going to blend that out on my chin a little bit more, and then get right here. Okay. Now that that's all blended out, I am going to use my setting powder. But I'm just going to get my banana powder. I'm just going to get my banana powder and put that all over where I had just put concealer on. Just so I can keep this look fresh all day. I'm just gonna set it right there. Okay. I'm waiting to put it on my lower half of my face so I can contour my cheeks. Okay, so I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I am the shade range light to medium. What I like to do to give myself a bit more color is mix in this color and this color. It's to minimize how orange this one looks by mixing in this color so that I don't look weird. And so I'm just gonna dip my brush into both of them, dust that off a little bit, and now I'm just gonna stiffle it into my cheekbones. And we're just gonna do the same to the temple area. And my hair would like to cooperate and stay out of the way. That would be perfect. If it would like to stay out of the way, not be a little butt. Okay, I'm back. While I was taking off all the setting powder, I decided to pop on some lashes and do my eyebrows. What I used for my eyebrows is the Stila waterproof brown color pencil, or liquid pencil. I don't know if you can see the tip. It's like a little felt tip to make little hair-like strokes. And I also used La Vie lashes in the style Amour. Now that I got my lashes on and my eyebrows on, I am going to go in with some blush. I'm just going to get a fluffy little brush, and this is a Firma 102 brush. So I'm just going to get this brush and get my Morphe blush in the shade Spirit. And I am just going to get that on the brush. Just a little bit, and then okay, that is very pink. But I want to do a little something different, so I'm trying to use some blush just to give me a little bit more like color in my cheeks. Because to me, right now, I feel like I'm a little pale for my skin tone. But I am going to go in with my highlighter. I'm going to go in with my Luna highlighter in the shade Luna. So, Luna highlighter, shade, if it can focus. Come on, focus. Right here. Okay, it doesn't want to focus, but the shade is Luna. I'm just going to grab this Real Techniques brush, and I'm just gonna grab that color, that highlight, and put it on my cheekbones to make them pop a little bit more. Okay. Now that that's applied onto my face, I am going to go in with my nude lipstick. The lipstick is called Hola Neon or Hula Neon. I have no idea. Excuse my whiteness, my inner white girl. I may look Mexican, or I may be Mexican. I may look very Mexican, but I'm not. Sadly, I cannot speak a word of Spanish at all. So, I'm sorry if I mispronounced this or didn't mispronounce it, or I don't know. I just, all I know is that I suck at Spanish. I'm just gonna say it. I cannot speak Spanish for the life of me. If I wasn't ever in a situation where I need to speak Spanish and I can speak Spanish, I'm gonna end up dead. Or, I don't know. I feel like if I am facing life or death, I'm gonna be choosing death because I cannot speak Spanish at all. I can understand it, but I cannot speak Spanish. I don't know what is up with me, and I can never speak Spanish. Yeah, I got an A in Spanish class. Apparently I can't English either. But I'm just going to apply this nude lipstick onto my lips, and the shade is DF. Okay, there we go. Now I am just going to go in with my e.l.f. setting spray and set this all over my face to lock in all that I've done to my face throughout this video. So this is the final look. I don't know if you can see it, but I really like this look so much. I am getting all sorts of fall vibes from this look. I was just trying to do a sunset type of look, but it gives me more fall vibes than ever. leave a like down below if you are ready for fall, because I know I am in this weather. I don't know if that can tell you anything else, but I am so ready for fall. I wish it was fall time already. I am so ready for cooler weather. I am so sick and tired of this heat. The heat has been unbearable. Let's just say it out loud and be true. The heat has been unbearable to deal with as of lately. And I'm just glad that today it's been a little cooler than it has been. But I hope you like this makeup tutorial, and hope to see you soon. Bye.